guys, it's Oberstadt. So I have been watching, well, I watch a lot of YouTube anyways, but I see a lot of people using the random.org to come up with makeup looks. So I figured I would try it with my Jeffree Star Blue Blood palette. I did go ahead, I pulled it up on my phone so I could screen record it, and I picked several shades, but it kept coming up with the same shades over and over and over again. And I will be playing that video clip beside me here in just a minute. But the thing is I was like, okay, so it pulled 5 blue shades, which, you know, it's a blue palette. So I was like, okay, well, it kept coming up with 2 of the same shades over and over and over again. So I went ahead and picked another shade as like a backup. I ended up not using the backup shade to create this look. And I have been fighting with fallout since I recorded this. So, as of right now, when I'm recording this part of the video, I've been wearing this makeup for over 5 hours. I am not really happy with how it looked, how it turned out, how my base products went on. I certainly am not happy with the fallout from the Ocean Ice shade, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, would I wear this out in public? Yes. Would I be constantly flicking glitter off my face? Absolutely. Do I have half of my nose blue right now? I certainly do. But it is what it is. So, I did pull numbers for a second look, and, I don't know. I think I'm going to wash all of my makeup brushes because most of them, I have a little, even like my face brushes, when I use my face brushes, I've been putting them in like this little box instead of the basket that I have them in. So this is all of my dirty brushes. But like some of these, like my blush brush, bronzer, that kind of thing, I wash those. I'll wash my makeup brushes after every use, but my face brushes I usually wash once a week. So I'm gonna, I think, detox and wash some brushes now. And yeah, it's been one of those days, people. It's been one of those days. So if you want to see me struggle to get this eye look, I did leave in me applying my base products as well, because I've had people ask about how I wear my corrector and concealer. Again, I'm not happy with how my base products went on today. I ended up getting into a blush that was a lot more pigmented than I had anticipated. Even though it was a lighter shade, I put it on, I'm like, holy crap. I mean, I like literally touched it once to my face and grabbed my powder brush to whisk it off before I did any more damage. So it was just one of those days, trial and error, people. Makeup is literally skin deep. It washes off, it's fun. It's something that I do when I'm in a funk, which right now I've been in a funk for about a week and a half. Nothing that I'm doing lately is like entertaining to me outside of like recording the videos that I do. I'm like bored with all my video games, and I don't feel like reading, and I'm not interested in watching TV, and even some of the YouTube channels that I watch on a daily basis are just kind of meh to me right now. So I decided to play with makeup instead. So hopefully you guys enjoy this makeup look, and let's get into it. So for the first color I'm going to be looking at for this look, I will be including like the little video clip that I took pulling the numbers from random.org. I ended up pulling 6 shades total. One is like a backup, but I kept getting like the same number over and over and over again. So it looks like out of the colors we have Power, and then Ice Tray, Ocean Ice, Blue Blood, Undertaker. Those were all like the main shades that I pulled, and then I pulled one more, and then that ended up being Celebrity Skin. So I'm like looking at the little list that I made here with little finger swatches on the paper of the shades. I think what I'm going to try and do is like in the crease, I'm going to probably try with Blue Blood first, and then I'll use like Power and then Undertaker, and then figure out where I'm going to stick Ice Tray and Ocean Ice. I don't have anything else on my face right now because I know for a fact Ocean Ice likes to fall all over the place, and every time you get a little glitter fleck on your face, it ends up leaving a nice bright blue spot. So I didn't do anything else. I did use my Urban Decay, this is just a regular eyeshadow primer potion. The 2 primers that I had pulled for the April Shop My Stash, I tried putting oil in them to get them to like work better, but even with putting oil in them, they're like really stiff to use. They don't smell all that great, and I think I'm just going to put those in a box somewhere for the next declutter that I do. So I am not going to be using those anymore, so that's why I went ahead and pulled this guy. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get started with Blue Blood, and we will go from there. Wish me luck. This is the first time I've ever used like the random.org to generate any numbers for a makeup look. So I'm gonna pop in some tunes and get playing with some eyeshadow. Alright, now I think I'm going to go in with a large flat shader brush from Scone Cosmetics into the shade Power. Holy bunch of fallout, buddy. Okay, what I think I'm going to do is use the Undertaker like right along my lash line and then ice tray all over my lid, and then I'm going to put the Ocean Ice shade right up in my actual, like where my eye actually opens, because I have very hooded eyes, and when I look straight forward there's just a little bit of space on my lid that you can see. So I'm going to take a flat shader brush and get it wet with water so I can use that with ice tray. And then I'm going to go ahead and take a liner brush and get that wet to use with Undertaker to do like an actual liner with it. And then I will figure out how I'm going to apply Ocean Ice, because it does like to fall pretty bad down on like everywhere. So I'll figure that out in a minute. Guys an example, I'm going to just put the ice tray shade on my mobile lid so you can see how much lid space I have that is hidden when I open my eye. And one eye is more hooded than the other, and that's pretty normal in most cases. This is from lash line to crease, which is my entire lid on this side, and then on my left eye, I literally just have it placed on the part of my lid that opens in, you know, there's like a little crease halfway up on my lid. So this eye here, if I was to just do that, that's how much I would have. And then I have all of this like blank space here, which is usually where I carry color anyways. Now for Undertaker. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and take this bigger, it's kind of like a liner brush, but it's a little bit thicker. I'm going to go ahead and get that wet. And I'm going to dip that into Ocean Ice. And we'll see if this works. I think I've deglittered enough of my face. I'm going to go ahead and do my base products like I normally do, but I'm not going to talk through it. I'm just going to show you how I do them. I've had people ask, or, you know, I've done other videos where I do them, and I haven't shown the process in a while, so I figured I would today. So now I'm going to go ahead and do the lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and take Blue Blood right up along my lash line. And this is a Lexi 217 brush. And I'm going to drag it from inner to outer corner. I've got literal blue glitter fallout all over the palette. It was all over my face. I had it on my chin, under my nose, in my eyebrow. I ended up having to redo the front part of my eye here because of the glitter. Alright, then I'm going to take the brush that I used first and just kind of blend that out a little bit. And I am not happy with how my makeup is right now. I haven't really worn makeup in about a week and a half. I've been having really bad problems with allergies. My eyes have been watering really bad. I've been sneezing and coughing. So we'll see. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead back in with Undertaker, and I'm going to take that right up against my lash line. I guess I need to get the brush wet again. And I literally took that right up to my lash line. Everything that is on my face will be linked down below if you have questions about what I put on. Alright, I'm going to take ice tray up under the front third and meet it up to Undertaker. And then I'm going to tap on it with my finger. I'm going to take the brush that I used Power on and just kind of get it on the tip and tap it into my hand. And I'm going to smoke out that Undertaker shade. Okay, I'm going to go back into Ocean Ice, and I'm going to carry that front corner down a little bit further. And then I'm going to bring it out a little bit more down here. And then I think I'm going to come right up under my eye, underneath the other shades. I mean, I already don't like my makeup today, so might as well. I mean, it's not like I'm going to ruin it further. I'm done. That's as much torture as I'm going to do. Okay, so it's been about 4 hours since I recorded the makeup look. My camera battery died, so I had to charge it. It was literally slap empty. The camera shut itself off. So Before I whisk anything away, I want to show you what's going on my face. I do have like fallout all through here. I did go outside with the dog for a little bit on the driveway, and when I came in, I had a bunch of fallout under both eyes with the Ocean Ice shade, and I want to show you what it looks like. Again, it's been about an hour since I wiped it off last, so I'm going to come closer to the camera so that you can see what it looks like on my face. If you look all in here, I've got glitter particles all through here. It's on my nose. You can see there's like a blue streak on my nose. And then under this eye, I've got some glitter fallout here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and use my brush. This is just a powder brush. It has a little bit of powder left on it from when I did my makeup earlier. And it usually brushes stuff right off. I even have glitter on my forehead. And that one left a little blue dot behind. The ones on my nose are being stubborn. See how it's like left a little blue mark on my nose? This is what I was talking about with that Ocean Ice shade. So no matter how gently I sweep it away or try and get the shadow off my face, it's leaving like blue. I've got like a whole bunch of like little blue streaks and blue dots right here on my nose. I've got a blue dot on my forehead where I used the brush to get it off. And if I try and use my finger, it makes it like 100 times worse. I've even got some over here. And I got a blue dot on the end of my nose. So that's the only thing I'm finding that I'm having a really big problem with, is with that Ocean Ice shade. The fallout on it is definitely a big deal for me. I've used it wet, I've tried to use it dry, I've put powder down, but all throughout just wearing it, the shadow just continually falls down onto my face. I don't like that. It leaves like blue residue behind. But I mean, this isn't supposed to be a review. This was just supposed to be something fun, using the random.org to pick out a few shades and use my Jeffree Star palette. I did pick out numbers for another video. So, and the bad part is Ocean Ice popped up in that one as well. So I'm like, ugh. But I will, yeah, I'm debating on taking all of this off. I am not happy with how my corrector, concealer, blush, bronzer, highlight went on. My corrector is like running out. And I'm trying to like make it last to the end of the month so I can shop my stash and pull in another corrector. But I don't know, I'm just not happy with how my look turned out. My dad doesn't like it either. He came home and he's like, what did you do to your face? So it's been one of those days. So hopefully you like it. You know, I had some difficulties with my blush being a little bit too pigmented. I do have a few breakouts on my face. I'm sure it would be a little bit different had I actually, worn some sort of like foundation type product, but I try not to wear those because, well, I hate the way they feel on my skin, and I haven't found one that is the right shade for me yet. So it is what it is. So if you like this or got a giggle out of my struggles with this makeup look, then feel free to leave me a comment down below and talk to me down there, and definitely give this video a thumbs up. And I will see you guys in a video tomorrow. Have a great one.